Has anyone covered Reaper changes? Buffs are good enough to compete now? Dude, the thing is, boys, it's so hard to explain this. Okay, when we talk about competing and stuff like that, it's all relative, dude. Like, it's all relative, okay? Because I just want to give you guys some insight, okay? The way that this game works is a lot of you will never hit your actual potential. You know what I mean? It doesn't really work that way. Like, in what? Like Trixian? Because, and I'm not trying to like say that, like some classes have an easier time doing damage, right? But for example, like you could put Tofu against a lot of people and he's just gonna win a lot of the time because he's really fucking good, like really good, right? And then some people are people cute and they just kind of play and like do damage. So like in what scenario to compete? You know what I mean? Like you're just doing your raids and your guardians because there's a Reaper that always gaps a fuckload of people that I play with, right? Krista does a shitload of damage all the time on her demonic, or on her perfect suppression. So the whole point is like, I don't know, compete against what? You know, like you want to look like Captain Jack? Like no, right? But I don't think it actually matters as much as you guys think it does because you're never going to be able to dish out. The only scenarios where like I think you will notice it is when something's so broken that like you don't even have to play good to do a lot of damage, like right? And there are cases of that. Like there are some classes where you can just play and well, not even Igniter though, man. Like I used to do these Wamblies and shit like that. Like if you don't land your Debussy, you do like there are some times though where a class comes out and it's just like you can miss half your skills and still do a shitload of damage, right? LC sharpshooters like that though. LC like, well, you have to land consistently, but it's really easy to do damage. Old Mayhem Zerk at launch of Global Days, kind of, I guess, not really, but I'm basically giving you classes that are super overtuned where you can just do a lot of damage. Game's all about uptime. I mean, yeah, dude. That's my point though, right? My point is that there's gonna be points in the game where it doesn't really matter, you know, like, so if you're asking if Reaper is like, you can do fine on Reaper, right? I'm not saying that the class you pick doesn't matter, but